This $40 million 5-year project has positioned the tourism and hospitality sectors as key drivers of social and economic development in Ghana. The project supports improved tourism products and services provision and upgrading skills in the labor force in the tourism, arts, and culture sector. The project has now disbursed $20 million in grants, and procurement is underway for disbursement of the additional $20 million over the next 12 months. This includes 1,250 grants under several windows, such as the COVID-19 recovery grants, small and medium enterprises grants, and the tourism site grants. Several tourist sites and destinations have received infrastructure support and upgrades and developments under the project. This includes the Kintambo Waterfalls, Bonwa Craft Village, Bogwaye Palace Museum, Ankasa Forest Reserve Receptive Facility, Nzule Zoo Receptive Facility, and Gushe Gusmok Village, to name just a few. Your Excellency, going forward, the bank is working with the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture and the Finance Ministry to identify funding for 5 iconic sites that will receive needed construction upgrades now that the studies and design works are near completion. These are the Cape Coast Castle, Elmina Castle, and the 3 protected areas, Kakum, Mole, and Shai Hills. 3 key project outcomes should be mentioned. The annual growth rates in international and domestic tourists have increased. New investments from the private sector have been leveraged for site development, and about 1,850 Ghanaians have been trained in the sector, of which 55% are women.
Nkrumah Memorial Park is in line with plans by government to make the park one of the best tourism and heritage attractions in West Africa. As the outstanding Pan-Africanist of his generation, the burial site of Dr. Nkrumah must be appropriate to his status and exceptional contribution to the liberation of Africa from colonialism and imperialism. The Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, which attracted some 90,000 visitors annually before the renovation, is now expected to attract over 1 million tourists annually. I'm charging the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture and its agencies to devise effective marketing and promotional strategies to achieve the target of 1 million domestic and international tourist visitations to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of measures to make Ghana the hub of tourism in West Africa, we're building museums and other tourist attractions in various parts of the country. The construction of a museum in Heroes Park for the Big Six, a memorial park in Cape Coast for the Aborigines, a memorial enclave in Tamale for the founders of the erstwhile Northern People's Party to symbolize their participation in the drive for national independence, and the completion of ongoing works at the Bolwe Museum and the Yaya Santoa Museum, both in Ejiso, are in the offing. You recall also that the National Museum had to be closed down for 7 years, from 2015 to 2022, due to lack of maintenance. It was in my time in 2022 that the renovation of the museum has been completed. Museums and other tourist attractions are the living energies of culture and history.